Hi guys, good morning. I am starting a new series called Easy Like Sunday Mornings. So every Sunday I will be joined here by my brother Easy.
Hello.
So today we are actually doing a video called Self-Hate. And just to start off, the reason I wanted to start this video with him, I had this idea was because when we were teenagers, me and my brother actually had a very, very rough relationship, and we shared a lot of hate with each other. We were like the rivals, the enemies, but it was very dark and it was very hurtful. And so I thought it would be a great chance for us to come on and really talk about the vulnerability, of course, because on my channel we're going to get vulnerable. I wanted to talk about the vulnerabilities of hating another person as opposed to hating yourself and how they correlate, how they run together. So yeah, welcome to Easy Like Sunday Mornings, and it is Sunday. So
It is Sunday. No, it's Monday. Or technically today.
okay, well we were supposed to. Okay, we're recording today, but we're gonna release it every Sunday morning, so it's gonna come out on Sunday. So today is Sunday, guys.
Today's Sunday.
All right, let's go. So let's talk about you. Let's start with you and some of the things you went through in childhood. Not necessarily the things you went through, but how you felt about yourself. And
well, first of all, as a kid, we moved to Florida from Youngstown, Ohio in 3rd grade. So that's when we really started being around like a lot of white people, and Spanish too, like more Spanish than we were accustomed to. We're used to black people, we saw white people, but they were in the hood, so they were kind of, we're all the same. But that's kind of when I realized I was like black. You know what I mean? And then I have my birthmark. I have this birthmark on the right side of my cheek is like big and black. And that was never, I always used to get like in fights and shit over that. Like if you talk about my birthmark, I will fight you like instantly. But like that was like the first time like I remember like getting bullied. Not bullied, but like, yeah, made fun. I guess that's bullied, getting made fun of and shit like that. And I just hated it. Like I hated my birthmark. It grew hair when I was a kid. It's still like, it grew hair. It's been growing hair so long that I have gray hairs now on my beard, which I like. But it's weird, you know what I mean? Like I have gray hairs because it's been growing hair for 15 years, you know what I mean? Like it's older than me. But yeah, that's like the first memory I have, and like just growing up around white people, a lot of white people, and them making you feel like you're ugly. I've heard my whole life all types of guys say like, "Oh, I would never date a black girl," and I just always used to be like, why? Like what kind of thing is that? They were always that, or they were like, the black girls that they do like have to be like the baddest like girl on the planet, like for them to like even feel some sort of attraction. Even Spanish people, and you're like, motherfucker, you dark as shit. Like you're dark as me. You just speak Spanish. Like, but like that's some of the first self-hate that I remember. Just looking in the mirror, my birthmark, and like my nose is big as fuck, obviously. So like that's like some like the first self-hate I remember.
yeah, like for me, I think. So for me growing up, it was rough because I was like the light-skinned girl in school, and of course, yeah, like where we're from, it's like you're black or white, and of course we're black, so we would just be with all the black people. And moving to Florida, I did grow that like, am I black, am I white? Like you're right in the middle. The black people think you're too light to be black, or you talk too proper to be black, and then the white people think you're too black to be white. So you just come in this middle place. And then also I did like have bullying when I was in school too.
Which, by the way, we got that down here, but everybody in the hood where we're from talks so proper.
Yeah,
like,
it's a normal thing.
Like we don't have there's not like a real accent like where we're from. It's just English, like it's proper English.
Yeah.
So that's not even a thing where we're from, like a whole hood accent. Like you know, you just say slang term, but
yeah, true.
You say it regular.
Yeah, and like coming down here and going to school, I went to Maitland Middle School, and I got bullied. Like I got bullied. This guy went to school and told everyone we had sex. We had never had sex. I was a virgin, but it was like everybody, oh, she's the whore of the school. She's the whore of the school, and I became the whore of the school. So it was like I grew to this place where I was like, what did it matter what I said I was, because this is what everyone thinks I am. And I started like, I was already in a place of just questioning like who I am and how I fit in here in this whole new state and this whole new environment. But it did grow me towards like hating myself, because it's just like I didn't have nobody, I didn't have no safe space. So I just became very dark, and I just really started hating myself. And there was way more than just getting bullied in school, but that was just one of the biggest things, like the bigger things that led to my self-hate. And so with him, it was like, for some reason, so he was our stepbrother at that time. Like, this is my real brother, but he was our stepbrother. He came live with us. We don't have the same mom. Well, we do have the same mom because she's our mom, but we didn't have the same blood mom. And so he was living with us, and for some reason, he was just my person. Like, I fucking hate you. Yeah. I just hate you. Like, he could be sitting on the couch, and I would just come with a bunch of hate towards him. You know, like a bunch of hate, like, oh, like, you're supposed to be doing this, and then now we're like yelling, we're arguing, even down to physically fighting. But I would say some of the most hurtful things to him. Like, I don't know if you're open to going into like your mom a little bit.
Oh yeah. No, I talk about it all the time. My mom's an addict, so like I grew up one side of my family. Like, I have two sides of my family. I have this side where I live with my real father, my stepmom, and on the other side, my mom's an addict, abusive a little bit, but. Yeah, so like growing up, that was hard to deal with. I still do things to deflect on that to this day. You know what I mean? Just making jokes and stuff, innuendos and stuff like that. But yeah, so that was a part of my childhood growing up. So, and then that was like a reminder, you know, just like something to poke at. So I was always sensitive about my mom, like always. And as a kid, it's like that's all I knew. It was like, oh no, that's my mom. Like, I don't say nothing bad about her. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Yeah, and like I was just such in a bad place that I realized it was a bad place on me. But like I would say the most heinous and hurtful things. Like one time I had told him like, oh, that's why your mom didn't want you, and da da da. And it's like now I can look at myself and it's like, oh, like that hurts me that I would go so dark and say such dark things. But then on another end of it, like I would sit in the room in the dark by myself and just look in the mirror and just hate myself, like look at myself like I fucking hate you. Like I would hit myself and beat on myself and stuff. And this is not nothing that's easy to share with the world, but it's like when you're giving your hate to somebody and you're just absolutely throwing that poison, your goal is to only make that person hate themselves as much as you hate yourself. Absolutely. You can only hate another person as much as you hate you. And I'm pretty sure like there's things that he said to me that, you know, I was like his punching bag for how he felt about himself in his darkest times.
And yeah, like just even like being like you said, even being like a young kid, like your immature go-to is, oh, you slut, whore, or you bitch, or you know what I mean? It's like those words are so hurtful. But like you said, when you're going through stuff like at school like that, you have no idea. Like you're hearing it from everywhere. You're hearing it from school and home. So some people start to believe that shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, like maybe that's who I am if these people are telling me. And also as far as self-hatred, like the guy that made that rumor, like where was he at that he needed that validation? Yeah. You know what I mean? At such a young age. Like that's how he validated. Like,
I didn't even think about it like that. Like, yeah.
Like that, you know what I mean? But for me, I internalize things and then put them out towards other people. Like I realize now I was a bit of a bully, not the typical. I'm not going to school and pushing people's books out their hand, you know, that corny shit. But I would physically fight people and I would make fun of people in jokes. You know what I mean? All fun, as how I saw it until it was towards me. Like I could be roasting you and everybody could be laughing and I'll feel good. Everybody making me feel good because they're laughing at my jokes. But the minute you say something hurtful to me that I felt like was even a little bit true, now I want to fight. You know what I mean? Like, and I would just clown you for 5 minutes, not expecting you to do nothing. You know what I mean? So a lot of that is like I realized, oh man, I was kind of like bullying people back in the day. You know what I mean? Just trying to deflect. You know what I mean? Making jokes all day, joke all day. You know, just deflecting.
Yeah, and I think that's like the biggest part is just as we go through life and people throw hate at each other, it's just one of those things where we have to look and see is like, do they hate us or do they really hate themselves? And as we hate other people and we do very hateful and hurtful stuff, because I'm pretty sure all of us do stuff that's below our best self, or we do things that is like, why did I do that? Or why did I make someone feel that way? Or we're not even thinking about how someone else feels, but on the other end of it, it's like we truly hate ourselves too. And I know like growing up that I absolutely hated myself 100%. And I was just so horrible. Like I was nice to certain people, but I got to a point where it was like I was so dark as a person that I would walk in the house, walk straight to the room. I didn't want nobody to say nothing to me, and I would just go in there and sit in the room in the dark. But if someone would say hi to me, I would instantly like start boiling on the inside, like be really mad. And so I just wanted to make this self-hate video because I think that we are at a point where it's time that we start really discussing ourselves. And the truth of the matter is that a lot of us really do hate ourselves, and we hate the people around us. So we're pointing out their flaws and bringing up things about them that we notice that aren't up to our par, when really we're not even up to our par. We're just making a par so that we could find a way to love, to find some sense of self-love, even if it's based off of these fake measures that really mean nothing in life, you know. And I have really truly said so many hurtful things and such harsh things to, even especially him. He was like my go-to punching bag.
We were at each other's throats, but that's when you realize, oh no, pain recognized pain. Oh, we realized not one, probably that we could both deal with it because we're fucking both dealing with so much shit anyways. But like, oh no, this is easy. You know what I mean? This is an easy punch bag for, you know what I mean? We can go back and forth. And it was emotional, but at the end of it, but also on the other side of it, because we're able to talk about these things now, like our relationship is so, you would never even think that we're fighting as kids and stuff, because we, you know what I mean? That's just not who we are.
And we come to a terms of making amends where we sit and we actually discuss these situations and what we were going through. And that's the point of Easy Like Sunday Mornings. Me and my, you know, young punching bag, where we had so much hate. Like, I've never met anybody who hated themselves as much as I hated myself, except this person. So who better to come to with you guys and do Easy Like Sunday Mornings, where we really talk true traumas and see where we really relate as a couple of children that fought each other so regularly, how we really relate and how we really relate to each other and how much we can really build on. So Easy Like Sunday Mornings will be released every Sunday morning, and it'll be us just discussing things like this, like our trauma series. So it'll be self-hate, trauma, and we have a whole slew of things that we want to discuss, that some of the stuff will be the first time we ever talked about it, and you guys will come on it, and we'll really see that feminine versus male perspective on all these traumas that are really happening and really going on in life. So
mad tears, because I'm a crier, you're a crier, I love crying.
I'm trying to be a thug though. Like,
no,
I ain't crying today because I cry once a month, and y'all ain't gonna get it right now because it might be next Sunday. But either way, so this is just the introduction to Easy Like Sunday Mornings. I'm so excited for this series for you guys, just because self-hate is such a big thing and it's really not discussed by a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, who knows it better than us, because we really did truly hate ourselves and we shared it with each other regularly. So it's nice to come together and really put two and two together, like, wow, okay, this is a lot deeper than we could have even imagined. So if you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel and grow with me and now my brother Easy, as we learn and grow, and we explore traumas and different levels to our self-hate and all the pains that we've been through in life. So join us every Sunday for Easy Like Sunday Mornings. I'll be releasing every Sunday morning. If you're watching this video, I hope you have a great day, and thank you for joining us today.
Bye-bye.